Hello and welcome to the second video tutorial on media authoring in this KMC Essentials VOD course. The Kaltura Management Console, apart from providing a plethora of upload and management features for your content, also offers basic editing functions to greatly increase ease of use and convenience. With our clipping and trimming capabilities, you can edit your media within the KMC, that is, without downloading files or software to your computer. I've chosen to edit an interview video. I'd like to post the entire clip to my website, but without the shaky part at the beginning when the camera was recording while still being set up. First, I'll go to the Content tab to find my interview video entry. Clicking on it will open its Edit Entry window. In this window, right below the video itself, are two options to clip this or trim this. Let's clip first. The various editing features in this window will now help us create a new clip. The first feature is the video player on the left, which acts as a preview window. This can be used to both play the original video and determine more precisely which segment to use for a new clip, and to play the new clip while editing to ensure it starts at the right time. Below this is the editing timeline. The red vertical line is known as a playhead and can be dragged to any part of the video to play it from that point onward. In the Clipping Tool window, I'll select Create New Clip. The gray area is the portion of your video that will end up in the new clip. You can adjust this area by either clicking and dragging the white brackets at the beginning and end of this gray area, or placing your red playhead at the point where you want your clip to begin and choosing the Set In button below the timeline. Then repeat this process for the end of the clip and select Set Out. If you know the exact time for the beginning and end of your selected section, you can also type this in the start and end timecode boxes. Another feature is the option to zoom into the timeline and view it in fragments of 5 seconds, 1 second, or single video frames. To preview a new edit, use the Preview button at the bottom right of the timeline, or start again if you're dissatisfied with your edit by choosing Remove. So, let's edit my interview clip. After selecting Create New Clip, I'll first go to the timeline and drag the white brackets to the very beginning and end of my video. This is to avoid confusing myself later about whether or not I already set my in and out points. Then I'll play my original file in the video player to determine at what second my new clip should start. As you can see, the first 27 seconds are unusable. In my timeline, I'll move the red playhead to the 28th second of the video. Clicking and holding the playhead over any part of the clip will reveal its timecode. Since I know I want to start at the 28th second, I can easily move to timecode 28. Then I can either select Set In or drag the first white bracket to where the red playhead is situated. I'd also like to cut off a few seconds of the ending when the camera moves again. I move the second white bracket 13 seconds into the video. I can then preview my new clip. The last 3 digits of the timecode offer a more precise beginning and ending for the clip. I can adjust these after I preview my clip. This is useful in creating a smooth beginning and ending. I'm happy with my new clip, so I'm going to name it Interview Edited Clip 1 and give it a brief description to avoid later confusing it with my original media. Then I choose Save to create a new entry for this clip in my Kaltura account. Once the new clip is automatically transcoded to the right flavors, I can embed it by choosing Preview and Embed from its Action drop-down list and copying the embed code. For more information on embedding clips and playlists, please watch the Preview and Embed tutorial in this chapter. It's important to note that clipping and trimming are two different features. When you clip a video, you will have 2 entries in your Kaltura account as an end result: your original media entry, which remains unchanged, and the entry of your new clip, which is just a segment of your original media. When you trim, you remain with 1 entry at the end, the trimmed media, which now becomes the only source of that content. We generally recommend that KMC users choose clipping over trimming for purposes of backup. Having your original media file untouched could prove useful in the future, and you could always delete it later when you're absolutely certain you do not need it. If you want to trim your original media, instead of creating a separate clip from it, select the media file from your Entries table. Once in its Edit Entry window, choose Trim This. In the Trimming Tool window, you will see a timeline that is identical to the one in the Clipping Tool window. Use the video player, red playhead, and gray areas to choose the part of the video you want to keep. As the red warning text indicates, the sections of your video outside the selected gray area will be deleted permanently from your Kaltura account. Once you've set your in and out points, you can tweak them for precision using the start and end time code located to the right of the video player. Use the preview option to confirm your selection and then select Save to trim your original media file. The new edit will replace your original file in the entries table. As you can see in my case, the original interview video now does not have the shaky camera movement in the beginning because it's been trimmed. I can now embed it by choosing Preview and Embed from the Entries Action drop-down list. For all video tutorials and guides, please visit Kaltura's Knowledge Center and Video Center. In the next chapter, we will be learning more about Kaltura's publishing features.